Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to continue creating with the Merry & Bright collection, and this comes with this wonderful tree and the words Merry. I love this. This is so much fun. And then Bright and Wishes right here. Now there's a lot of things that you can do with this. I've even seen this made into a beautiful tag. So I am an affiliate. If you click on any of the links below and place an order for any of your crafting products that you would like, I do receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. And thank you so much for clicking on my links and supporting me through my little crafting journey here. So we're going to go ahead and do a little ink blending right here with my beautiful, I love these Gina K inks. So I've been having a lot of fun with those. And we're also going to use this beautiful Petite Blooms set that's in the collection, and let's just get going, right? That came out really cute. So I have a card base here. Well, here's the other card that I made from that collection with the bow. I love that bow. That's all I did on the inside. Very easy. So this should be the video before this one, and you can watch that if you'd like. A lot of die cutting this month, which I think is so much fun. But I want to incorporate some, I've had some ideas with some foil, so because I love to hot foil. We have a base of like a navy blue at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. The inside is just a piece of the Nina White cardstock at 4 3/4 by 3.5. And the one on the outside that we're going to use is, again, the Nina White cardstock, 5 1/4 by 4. Let's just go ahead and start to ink blend. So I've got this here, and this is Lemon Drop. I've been using these inks like crazy, and I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I should have my mat. Hang on. I didn't even think about that. I did as soon as that ink pad went sliding around, right? I love to work on a glass mat also, but I do like this from scrapbook.com. It's a silicone mat. It'll hold this in place while I go ahead, see, and roll my brush around it, and then it won't, you know, move and scooch all over the place like it was doing. So we'll go from dark to light. I'm sorry, light to dark. And I'll just continue to add color. I really use this Lemon Drop a lot. And probably need to get a large pad. I always start out now with cubes to see if I like the color, I like the inks. Now I love Gina K inks, I already know that. But I just always like to start with the cubes. And I thought that I would only buy cubes there for a while, but when I really like a color like this, I think I'm going to get a larger pad. So I'm going to go into the, let's do sweet corn next. And because I'm just going into a darker color, I'm not going to use another brush. I'm just going to go right into here and then right onto my project. I love to ink blend. And like anything, it has a, you know, a learning curve. I'm still learning with it. So, and there, like when I was doing a lot of heat embossing, there's a big learning curve with that too. But I got it. And I'll get better at this too. The more you do it, the better you get. I noticed though, whew, my shoulder. Now, I did learn also in a little class to let your inks blend really well. I'm going to just mash that over there to get the ink off of it. Go back into the color that you were just in, and then blend your inks together. And you get a fantastic blend like that. I love that. I think I'm going to go into some more sweet corn and drop that down just about another 1/2 inch here. just like that. Now I'll go into the wild dandelion. I'm going to turn this because I like to kind of go from up there, okay? Wow, that's pretty. That's beautiful. That wild dandelion's pretty. And I just get that off. Go back into the sweet corn. Come back there around my seam where the inks meet. Now I'm going to go back into this. Add a little bit more color down there. Okay. I love it. Wonderful. All right, now I want to go ahead and use my striped embossing folder again to add a little texture to this. I'll bring in my platinum. Now this embossing folder, the stripes, is not 3D. If Spellbinders does a 3D, it'll say it down here. It'll be like S3D. And that's when you know. So every machine has its own, you know, little sandwiches for everything. So this is a standard. I'll use A, B, and my embossing folder, my paper, and C. So just like that. We had another, they sent me another embossing folder, of which I absolutely love, let me tell you. And I will be using it with Simon Hurley's globes, but it hasn't released yet. So I really want to use it. But it hasn't, it got a little backed up releasing from what I understand. Okay, now let's look at this. Isn't that pretty? Just a fun way to make a background. And then the deboss side is just white. You know, I was going to say I love the deboss side, but it is just white. All right, let's move that aside. And our embossing folder. And let's start to do some cutting. So this is our tree. I'm just going to do it like in a purple. And we're going to make some poinsettias. I'm going to make purple poinsettias too. Poinsettias. I think I have enough room there. Yeah. And I'm going to make the, this one says bright. And it's like of this kind that it's cut out in here, okay? And you can almost see that yellow through it just a little bit. So let's see, let's go ahead and cut this. See how we come. There we go. Good. All right. I always forget to bring my little trays over. It's not like they're far away though, you know. They're just right here. I love to use scraps. Always when you have little things, use scrap. Always, always use scrap. Now see, it took the paper out of it, which I think is so much fun. You can also, and if this didn't have color behind it, you can also, let me show you, just get that little ring of paper off of there. Okay. Take this die, you know, it was on the outside of this one. Let's say you wanted to cut this out of a yellow piece of paper, and then you could put this on top of it, and then the yellow would show through. Really kind of cool, right? Or any other color, then it would just show through. But we're just going to use it open like that. Look at how little this tree is, which is so cute because I've seen people like punch a little hole in it and use it as a tag. You can make another tree in white, put it on the back, and stamp to and from. What an idea. So see, you'll probably see a video with that. Because I just thought about that. Yeah. do the back of it. Okay, now I need 4 of these little guys. Now remember, we said that even though, I've said in other videos, when it gets tight down in here like this, sometimes you just have to snip it. There we go. There. That's good. All right, and I'm just going to continue down this piece of paper here. And let's bring in all of our letters. Let's see, what do I have here? I have a little, oh, this is little circles that go. I just want this little circle. I don't want the wonky ones, okay? I just want 2 little circles to go in my poinsettias. Poinsettias. I tried to maximize the use of paper like crazy. There we go. Whoop. Okay. And then we got to do some leaves. Here's how many of these? I think I need another set of these. I need 6 in orange, I think, and 6 in the blue. How cute! Oh, now wouldn't that look nice? Just like that. Forget this, right? Here's another idea. Ta-da! Another idea. See, as I work with them, you know, I design a little bit, and then I do videos, and I post pictures for... Oh, so sorry, I knocked into the camera. And I do pictures for Spellbinders, and, you know, stuff like that. And so, as I'm going through here, when I get an idea, I'm like, ooh, that's great. Pop these out of here. They're really in there. Now, this is another thing, okay? You don't have to use the tree, okay? You could just come out of there. There we are. M-E. See? And so you don't really have to, you know, there's just another way to use the letters. Very versatile little die. It's a little die. Not a very, you know, large die. Let's see, how big is this? It's like 3.5 by 2.5 at the largest part of the base, okay? So not very big, but fun. And like I said, I think it's fantastic to make tags out of. I've been a little busy bee today. I had a lot of running around to do. And then Tennessee played football and won. So that was important to watch. Oh, I love it. And let's see, more leaves, right? Another. Poinsettia. Let's see how this one came out. Oh, that one came all the way out. But you never know, you know. But like I say, in the Platinum 6, it has a little raised area here on this plate. And so if you have very intricate dies, you could always lay them right in the middle. It gives a little bit more pressure. And then, of course, you can always use a shim. Get my little leaves out of here. Okay, did I get 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, no. I get 2 more right there. Ooh, that came out nice. What do we need? We need 4 of these, so that's the last one of those. And then here, good. And then we'll just cut some leaves out of the orange, and we're good to go. Here we go. And leaves out of the orange. We'll get rid of that. That one. We'll get rid of this. Nice. And now just a real quick. I cut my fingernails. I have no grip. Let's see, maybe 2 can go that way, right? Yeah. That way. I don't like my nails to get long at all. They're horrible, actually. They have bad ridges in them, and they split, and because of thyroid problems. And so I like to keep them nice and short. Plus, throughout my entire career of dental assisting, I kept them very short. So when they get the least little bit long, they really irritate me. And then I can't pick things up. So there's always a drawback, right? But that's why they make tools, right? Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and attach this to the inside just with some liquid glue. I'm going to dump out my Play Pretties here and take my little leaf here and just put it right there. I just wanted it to match the inside of my card. Now here on the outside, we're going to go ahead and put this with the light on the top graduating down to the dark, whichever way you want it. It doesn't matter. We could turn it around too. I did the other one with the light on the top. Let's put the dark on the top. There. We'll be creatively brave, right? There we go. Now, here's our tree, which is so much fun. And we have our poinsettias. Okay, here's our words. I need 2 dots right there. And let's go ahead and put our poinsettias together. This way they can kind of be hanging out and drying. There's like shorter ones over here and longer ones over here. So I try to like put the longer ones where on the side where the shorter ones I think are, just to make it a little more dense. Push that together. Not that it matters, I promise. Just seem to fill in a little bit better. Oh, isn't that blue on that purple pretty? That's like a beachy blue, right? I love the beach. Okay, and then here. These I'm going to pop up with little dots. Let's do that. Get my little rounds out. I love this adhesive from scrapbook.com. I always post it in my link below. It's the most inexpensive amount of crazy adhesive that you can get of foam. And it has like the small dots and then larger dots and small and large squares. And remember, if you get it, you can also use this. This is all sticky too, okay? So you could cut that when you're done using your dots. So you should use the whole entire piece all the time whenever you do foam. Okay, those are ready. Now let's see. Let's put our star and our Mary on here. I have made a ton of Christmas cards. I might, you know, comment below if you might be interested if I put cards, like a grouping of cards on here for sale. If you might be interested in something like that before I even bother to do it. I'd rather see if anybody was interested in it. I donate many. I sell some at the shop. And I thought maybe, you know, if anybody needed any, I would put like a grouping. And mind you, they will be extremely inexpensive. These fit right into their little places nicely. See our little E and M. If my fingers weren't stuck with glue picking them up. Look at that R. I love the curl on the end. Now, couldn't you just see like a little hole right there in the star? And then a little twine? And it makes a fantastic tag. Too cool. That was part of that other, but I didn't want the little wonky ones. I wanted the round ones. Am I like crazy crooked or what? Okay. There we go. Okay. Because, guys, you know me. I have such a hard time with the straightness of everything. It's like, I even bought a T-ruler. Do you see me use it? Nah. I try. Well, I haven't done that many really sentiments that I really needed to use it with. I have to admit that. And the and. I like the little and. Okay, now remember, this set has an and. You can do like Mr. and Mrs. Okay, if you have letters. Like if you have the Inez alpha letters or something like that. So, you know, you could use this and in many, 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 many places. I know you can. Let's go ahead and put some foam back here. I didn't know if I was going to get a card done and a video done today or not. Got a little busy. Oh, I definitely want to put a little bit down here, right? Let's see if I have a little piece. Yeah, this will be good. That one right there. Okay, here's our card base. And we're going to put our Mary just a little bit toward the top, because I want to put my Bright down there. Mary and Bright. Okay. Now we're going to get the little Bright right here. Okay, now let's go ahead and, okay, so the reason why I asked about that is because you all probably make your all your, most of your own cards, right? But sometimes you might get a little backed up, or you might not feel well and not be able to get to them, or something like that. So I wasn't sure. So a little feedback would be okay. I would appreciate it. And like I said, it would be extremely inexpensive. And I'd probably do enough to go into like put enough in there to do like a priority envelope. This way it's just one flat fee. And just a little trio of color. Isn't that pretty? And then just down here. What a fun little set. But I will be doing a lot more with it also. So get ready for that. Oh, I don't think I needed that many orange, maybe. I don't know. Whoop. Well, if I mess them up, I might. Here we go. Oh, look how pretty when we add those leaves to that little poinsettia. And, we're crafting, so it doesn't have to be, the colors that really, that they are. If they should be a deep green or something like that. I'm just having fun. Here. Okay. And then one more blue. Good. And put some glitz on here too. Put that in there. These are out a little bit further than what I want them. I'm going to push them in. There we go. Okay. Good. And now just one more orange. And of course, use any color cardstock you like. I just thought I'd come up with something other than red and green, right? Okay, how lovely. Let's get our little pretties here out and put some rhinestones on here. Some type of something that's going to make it sparkle, right, for Christmas. And I'll take a little right there. And I'll do a trio over here. I've got something hanging out up there. I don't know if it does it have glue on it. Maybe it does. Right there. Good. And let's put two right here. Just like that. Oh, how fun. Oh, I love it. the Merry and Bright Collection, Spellbinders, new release. I hope you enjoy this card. Remember, subscribe to my channel. This one has the dark on the top. This one has the dark on the bottom. I think they look absolutely wonderful, both of them. Got our little sprig on the inside, ready to send to somebody sweet. I sure do appreciate everyone watching. Links are below for you to place an order. And thanks again. I'll see you next time.